Konnichiwa, 私はJeidoChannel.i よろしくお願いします and ignore my tired look. I always look tired. I think that's just natural for my face. But anyway, we are doing what is this, part 6? Part 6 of the KagePro project. KagePro. So, everyone, welcome back. And I've been noticing that a lot more new people are finding my reaction series, so I'm hoping that I can continue to do well in providing reactions for you all. Yeah, I'm very grateful to everyone who tunes in and everyone who leaves a comment, and I'm very happy that people like this series and that I can provide content for the people who love this series, and I am really enjoying it. I believe after this video, there'll only be 3 more videos of KagePro. So we're going to do the videos in like 4s, I believe. So if I have my schedule right, I think the last KagePro video should be like around the end of August. So around like maybe, I was gonna say August 22nd, like if I keep doing these like every week. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to do Milgram. I'm gonna have to upload Milgram on the 22nd if everything goes well. So yeah, it might be on the 23rd instead. So that might be the end date for KagePro, and then I'm going to be starting Evilius Chronicles afterward, just so everybody knows. And if anybody else has any more projects or anything else that you want me to react to, please put it in the comments down below so that I can look into it and see if it's something that, you know, I'd like to roll out on the channel. So yeah, I'm going to be, you know, posting some miscellaneous things between here and there. I'm also going to be probably starting a new series and, you know, other little things, so it's just whatever. So yeah. So if everybody wants to continue seeing my content, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a video. So now that that's out of the way, it's time to get to the video comments. Loose clue, the KagePro fandom will never die. And yes, it won't, because I'm here to give food and content and water to those KagePro fans that need that need a boost, that need to be reminded of their history, and I am here to help with that, kind of. It's not that Konoha doesn't remember Takane, it's that he's a completely different character than Haruka. Haruka is trapped in the days. Konoha is an empty vessel who gains a popular personality after interacting with the rest of the gang. Of course, Konoha doesn't recognize Aine. Konoha's never met her. So I feel like this makes sense. So, but that's sad. Poor Aine, poor Haruka, just honestly, poor everyone in the series. For everyone, like everyone suffers. Her hair is so rectangular. It's not a diss I was expecting, nor was I expecting it to hit so hard. Takane would seriously chew you out if she heard, hey, she can hear all she wants to. She can hear all that she wants to. At least I said it was cute, even if it's rectangular. You know, I can't lie. It's rectangular. It's like one of those Nutty Buddy bars. It's like. It's surely a rectangle, but it's cute on her, okay? It's cute, you know, even though when she turns sometimes, it looks like she has like a bob, but, you know, sometimes that's the illusion, you know? It's like she has many hairstyles with just her rectangle ponytails. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's creative. It's creative, you know, she's cute. There we go. Ayano realized that the antagonist wanted to gather all the powers, so she sacrificed herself to gain one of the powers, entered the days, and never returned. She left all her loved ones behind because she didn't want the antagonist to ruin their lives further, so she resigned herself to an eternity of staying in hell, alone, tortured, and nothing but her thoughts and regrets. All in the hope that the family she loved would have a brighter future, a family that she knew were treated as monsters from their red eyes, until she wondered, if I too had red eyes, could I become the hero they always needed? We love Ayano. And poor Ayano, like, she sacrificed herself for everyone, and then she doesn't get to come back, which is crazy. Which I don't know, I also really just like this thing where, like, important characters for, you know, the overarching plot just haunt the narrative. And it kind of reminds me of Sua from Alien Stage. And I kind of just really like Ayano, just for the fact alone that, you know, she's so important, that she seems so important to, like, the overarching plot, and I really like that about her. Ayano's parents are scientists who did research on Medusa/Azumi. They took in Kido, Seto, and Kano because of their powers, though they never experiment on the kids until they got into an accident. Ayano's mom died, and Ayano's dad got the eyes power that to be able to possess its owner to grant his wish. After that, Dad was trying to bring back Mom by using Haruka and Takane to go back to Kakero days. Ayano found out about his plan, and to prevent it, he decided to go there herself by jumping off the building. Her body has never been found, so her dad kind of forced Kano to pose as her at her funeral, which is messed up. That's crazy. Kano is my favorite character. Kano is like that one character that rarely appears in the main media. He only had one solo song, but it was actually relevant to the plot in the novel. He also is the one that took on the leader role, and often the one who decides things in the gang, like ordering Kido to invite Momo to the gang because he suspects that she has the eyes power. Although Kano will say that Kido is the leader because he knows it'll make her happy, Kano is also the only one in the gang that knows about the dad's plan and what happened to Ayano. Darn. That's crazy. And the fact that Kano had to pose Ayano at her funeral, I wonder what was running through his mind, like, at that point. Like did he, like, of course, like, it says that her dad kind of forced him into it, but I wonder, like, wow, what was going on in his head? Like, what was he thinking about it? I haven't heard about that visual novel, but I would love to watch her Let's Play, and I hope to do the Let's Play at least, like, at the end August or the beginning of September, because I really want to play the game. Like, I really want to play it. I am so, like, excited to, like, start Emilia's Chronicles and then maybe start the Love Curse on the side. I feel like that would be a very good weekend combo. Mathematical problem, sharp corners, haircut. Okay, so as I said before, we're going to start off with Outer Science, and then we're going to do Losttime Memory, and then whatever's under that. So what did I say? Hold on. If you let him use a mysterious power. Okay, we're starting with a banger. We're already starting like this. Wait, did I say something too? Okay, never mind. Wait. Why does Why does the beginning remind me a little bit of of Maritu's magical doctor? Just a little bit when it does that that a little bit. And if you don't know magical doctor, it's a little trippy. It's very loud. There's a lot of sounds going on. It's a little. The video is very Caesarish. So just if you look it up, just know that it's a little epileptic. But yeah, the song, the beginning, it kind of reminded me of that. So yeah. Oh, I love how Aya sounds here. I love how she sounds here. Okay. Anyway. Okay, let me lock in. I get a little bit too excited about the music part. A life lived puny immeasurably. Once dead, should it not knock at the door? A large reach and throat and body is like dissolving a dead heart. Say you wish for it too, didn't you? At the moment I glared at you. Wait, so who is this? Is this KONOHA? Wait, who? Is this like evil KONOHA? Or something? Is this like corrupted KONOHA? Like what's going, like who is this? Oh, Mary. Wait. No, never mind, let me just continue. Okay, everybody's here. Merely accepted, this is fate. The next master, I will eagerly wait. Oh, not the dead kids on the floor. Don't do that. Myths, lives, the destinies of people, even carelessly falling in love. The quiet snake laughs loud, such foolish things. Embedding in their eyes. Ah, it dwells in you, does it not? Oh, okay. Okay. So they keep showing Mary, and they keep showing this snake, okay? Listen, let me cook. Let me put the food in the oven. Let me put the food in the oven, on the stove. You know, the stove might burn whatever's in the pot very easily. You know, especially if you have like a certain type of stove, like, you know, our stove easily burns things even if it's like turned down like even to low. But anyway, let me cook a little, okay? So they keep showing Mary, they keep showing the snake, right? This person, it may be like, I don't know, maybe like an ancestor, like someone of Mary's family, or like a manifestation of Mary's like you know, Medusa type of like power or something like that. You know what, I might just have burnt the food. The food is burnt. It's burnt. Okay, never mind. Let me just continue. Let me see if I can pick up something. You know what, just forget it. Let me stop trying. Yeah, because this lyric, it dwells in you, does it not? Meaning like the power on a specific. Wait, no, because this goes by so fast. Let me see if we can get it. And go. Oh my gosh, I hate trying to catch. The ability of meeting eyes. The fate of purifying eyes. I think that's what that says. The ability of meeting eyes, the fate of purifying eyes. And it feels like this is targeting Mary specifically, so this is why I feel like this is her. You are the queen. So this is why I feel like this is specifically targeted like towards Mary and her like ancestry with love and Medusa stuff, because of like it keeps like Mary, flashes of Mary, like snakes. This person has like the black going on, which is like that one video, I forgot what's the name of it, the one about Azumi, about Mary's grandmother. So I feel like it kind of like fits here. See, and that's KONOHA. So I feel like something, maybe Azumi's snakes, or like something related to like Mary and her family. Maybe something is like possessing KONOHA, communicating to Mary this way, toward the initial travel. And it's looking like you're staring at Mary specifically, torturing the people around Mary. As Mary, like sits and watches because Mary is never targeted like for getting harmed or like the murders. And specifically, like you guys said, this probably ties back to this whole thing stemming from Mary's grandmother, and that's why it doesn't seem like she's targeted like the rest of them in the same way of like being in a loop of like maybe dying and stuff like that, because it started from her ancestry to begin with, so it's not really gonna like affect her in the same way as everybody else, because you know it's not like related to them in that way. So am I on the right track? Am I cooking a little bit? Am I seasoning the food just a little bit? Time and time again you resist, beginning to revert back to the same old story. This looks crazy. This looks insane. Again and again, you just sit and cry. Even as time immediately fails the next time to come. Ooh. Okay, one of the top songs. Forget you say you say the video was haunting? Oh, forget that. Yeah, and that's like her yeah, that's like her people's. That was like Azumi and her mom and like her family and stuff like that. And then they're also showing like I think it was Ayano's parents like holding like the papers, stuff like that, you know. I think I'm on the right track a little bit. I might not be flattening it down to like what it actually is, but I think I'm on the right track. Alright, so time for the long awaited Lost Time Memory. So let's see how this goes. This is supposed to be kind of like, well, how is it described? Like the conclusion or climax to the last one that we saw, Outer Science. So let's see. Years may pass, but your shadow won't disappear. And my feelings are only growing stronger. Crouching all alone, I drew a picture. The temperature of the summer remained in my eyes. Don't mind me. Just leave me alone already. I brushed off your hand. No, I won't go. So more Shintaro. It would be nice if time could be turned back. Maybe this is a video where he remembers like one of the timelines. Maybe? Maybe? No? Yes? No? I still won't be able to reach you, I know. As I clutch my wrist, unable to do anything, I merely indulge myself in life. Let's go to where before you were taken away. A boy who had just turned 18 waited for her again somewhere, remembering the figures of blurring silhouettes. Oh, so I kind of was right. So he kind of like does remember, I think. I'm worried, she said with the uneasy face. Someone like anyone will understand, so please don't pretend to be so sad. have a dream I won't wake up from. I'll naturally seclude myself from the outside world. But that means you can't even see tomorrow? I don't really care about that, so it's okay. While clinging onto your colored smile, underneath the blazing sun, asking somehow please take me away instead of leaving me like this. Oh, evil KONOHA. Nope. Can you hear me? The voice asked, then disappeared. The reason somehow became clear. I reached out a hand in the summer warmth. Oh, Azumi. Azumi? Her hair is like to the floor. Many faces. Wait, hold on, let me see. I'm sorry, this just takes me out. Oh, and he puts on her scarf, I think. Back to August 15th, darn it. So, that was a little more confusing for me. Comments, please? Comments? Even though Shintaro learned the power of friendship or whatever, he still never learned how to smile like a normal person. For those who are confused about the two routes shown in the video, Shintaro with the red jacket is the Shintaro of Route 1. He went outside and met the Mecha Kushidan, which led to many other events. Shintaro with the black hoodie is the Shintaro of Route XX. He couldn't let go of the past and committed suicide. All that helps with— okay, so they're two different routes. Okay, that's why. Okay, cool. So they're different timelines. Good, that's all I need to know. I kind of had a feeling that, at least in one of the routes, yeah, Shintaro really couldn't forgive himself, especially since how they were showing in the beginning, like he was being kind of like mean to her, or, you know, was being a bit dismissive when they were going home. And especially that's shown a lot in like shows or like movies where, you know, before something happens to someone, you know, that person is just like either dismissive or either mean to them without even without the intent to, but like later on that just causes like a lot of regret or like guilt, because like, okay, maybe if maybe they think that, oh, if they hadn't have acted like that, maybe things could have been differently, even though maybe it couldn't have, like, no one really knows. But definitely I think that was something that Shintaro definitely couldn't forgive himself for, at least on one route. But at least like it seems like at least the normal route when he did meet the rest of the Mecha Kushidan, at least it seems like he's come more to terms with it, at least. Oh yeah, we have another one of these. Wow, amazing. Is this Mary? Sounds like Mary. It might have been an unexpectedly boring world. This definitely is a Mary Life voice. What's day tonight? No? 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 You're not gonna say anything? She said, Kitos. She said... I thought she was gonna say, like, I surely won't forget. And then she just says, certainly I. And then it ends. So here is our last one for today, Summertime Record. Also, as I get more into these, I realize that it's mostly now just Aya doing the songs. Like, remember how when we started and Miku was like a part of the songs too? But that's okay. I love Aya, so it doesn't really matter. Sometimes she sounds like Miku anyway. Who is this about? Is this someone in a wheelchair? Oh, this one seems like it's gonna be nice and wholesome, you know, break from what we just saw. Nice. Cool. Oh, it's Haruka. It's Haruka. Yeah. You little artist, Haruka. Haruka. Yeah. It's been fine weather yesterday and today, so we watched the clouds. It's weather that makes you lazy and slowly closes your eyes. It seems hard to remember that so easily now. As we've been getting older ever since. I love the little strolly. In our adult imitating plans, we made curious signals. Guess we should go. Today is a war. We took hands in opposition. The irrational was natural, forced upon us the lonely. Lost as I was, it put me on the verge of depression. Guess the tall grass glare at the blurry sun. Part the tall grass. And you said it like this, if you're lonely, come here. Even the feelings that were born from knocking on noisiness come to mind and wither. Is it just an illusion? There's like a lot of background and stuff going, like the illustrations are mostly like backgrounds of places, like, because I think this might be like the Mekakushidan like meeting spot maybe, and then they're showing like the street. I think one of the streets was where Kakero Days happened. They were showing like the classrooms from the Ayano videos. I think the rooftop from man, I can't remember these songs' names. The rooftop from the one Ayano and Shintaro video. Was Haruka on a wheelchair before? Or is that like a different timeline maybe? The harmful reality ran off at quick pace. Today we chose is common but about to crumble. Ideas of the revolving world, a withering, blazing sun above. The heat haze simmered, don't forget now, move on. The one thing I wonder about Hibiya, like, obviously Hibiya and Hiyori like go back and forth being the ones like to save each other. Are there timelines where Hiyori is a part of the Mekakushidan instead of Hibiya? That's one thing that I am curious about. Remember, it's all over. Our secret base, our adventure. When we were lost that day, those stories as well. Those children all alone gathered to make a plan, and again today it went into motion. So now instead of being Haruka, she's KONOHA. panel says shh. Goes from Haruka to Konoha, and it's almost like, yeah, it's to this version of Haruka with the things on his face kind of seems like they kind of maybe merged, or like it's kind of either one, they either merged, or two, it's kind of like saying, you know, Haruka will always be a part of Konoha, and or that Konoha will always be a part of Haruka in some type of sense. So, or because they kind of share the body, or like they go back, something like that. It's something symbolic like that. I just don't know how to explain it right, but I get it, don't worry. KagePro project and theme, summertime record. Oh, is this like a hospital bed almost? Oh, was this technically supposed to be the last video? Maybe? If so, then I guess it wasn't really in the right order, but there still seems to be more, or at least maybe there are extra stories that kind of like flesh out the rest of them. So you guys can kind of explain what the rest of these are, if they're just like extra songs. So yeah, we'll figure that out. I'll post this again since the original video was removed before. The conversation at the end is really emotional and cool, as any one of them could be saying one of these phrases. Oh, is there a conversation at the end? I guess this must be a goodbye now. You won't forget again, will you? Don't worry, I wouldn't forget a tale like this. I wonder about that. I bet you'll have completely forgotten by tomorrow. And is that so bad? I mean, if there are better days to come. But we'll meet again somewhere, won't we? Of course we will. Well, I better get going now. Right, I'll see you later. So my question is, since this is technically, it seems like the end, does the KagePro days technically still exist? Do they still technically like have their powers? I'm guessing so. I'm guessing maybe the time loop stopped. Did it stop? I don't know. Maybe it either stopped, or either that, or they just learned to live with it. So I'm not exactly sure like what exactly happened in the end, or maybe there's a song down here that'll explain like one of these, or maybe these are just extras. Please explain to me what all the rest of this is, if this is technically the end, or if this just wasn't in correct order. But I'll be very happy to learn what you guys know, because I need information. But anyway, that was very interesting. I think my favorite one out of that batch is definitely Outer Science. The music video, the way that was drawn was amazing. The song was definitely up my alley, and it definitely went with the video very well. I liked how in that one and Time Lost Memory, there was flashes of like Mary's family, her grandmother Azumi, and the snake type Medusa like theme. I really like that. It's because it seemed like a callback to what you guys were saying about, you know, Mary's grandmother being the one to start the whole KagePro the whole KagePro days. And I love the conclusion in Time Lost Memory with Shintaro finally like accepting like learning how he had to accept Ayano's death. So that was great. The only thing I would love more elaboration, but the thing I would love elaboration more is on Summertime Record. Like, I want like elaboration on how exactly it ended. So that would be like nice if someone could like explain that, which I'm sure you guys would love to. But thank you guys for watching this video, and next time we will do more videos on like the extra songs that are here. But I'm guessing like the main story is like technically over, and we're just watching like tie-ins or like extra songs or whatever about the characters. So I don't know very much about that, but we'll figure it out. So, arigatou gozaimasu, and if you want to continue, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that. So, Arigatou gozaimasu, and I will see you next time.